Indian economic updates. Niti Aayog recommended increasing import duties on edible oils and creating a significant duty difference between crude and refined oils. Their aim is to incentivize local production and move towards self-reliance. In its report, Pathways and Strategy for Accelerating Growth in Edible Oil Towards Goal of Atmanirbharta, the Aayog outlined strategies such as developing cluster-based seed hubs, promoting biofortified oilseed varieties, and adopting new technologies. With India currently importing 55 to 60% of its edible oils, the report highlighted this reliance as a threat to food security and economic stability. It called for a flexible tariff structure and support price adjustments to aid farmers and processors while maintaining market stability. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved 3 railway projects with a total cost of 6,456 crore rupees. These projects will expand the Indian Railways network by approximately 300 kilometers, covering 7 districts across Odisha, Jharkhand, West Bengal, and Chhattisgarh. They are designed to enhance the transport of key goods such as coal, iron ore, and cement, increasing freight capacity by 45 million tons per annum. The initiative includes building 14 new stations, connecting 1,300 villages, and serving 1.1 million people. It aims to boost logistical efficiency, support climate goals, and reduce all imports and CO2 emissions. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman highlighted the impact of the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana on its 10th anniversary, noting it as the world's largest financial inclusion initiative. Launched on 28 August 2014, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana has integrated 53 crore people into the formal banking system, providing universal access to banking services. The program has led to deposits of 2.3 lakh rupees crore and issued over 360 million free Rupee cards with accident insurance. It boasts no account fees or minimum balance requirements. With 67% of accounts in rural semi-urban areas and 55% held by women, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana has facilitated efficient transfer of welfare benefits and promoted digital payments. The Union Cabinet has approved 4,136 crore rupees in equity support for hydropower projects in northeastern states, aiming to develop 15,000 megawatts capacity over the next 8 years. The funding will cover up to 24% of equity in these projects through joint ventures with the centre, under a scheme running from FY 25 to 32. The scheme will utilise 10% of the gross budgetary support for the northeastern region from the Power Ministry's total outlay. Each project can receive a maximum of 750 crore rupees. States must ensure project viability by waiving or staggering free power and reimbursing GST.